So you're thinking about getting an MBA,
Okay.
but you don't want to like totally empty your bank account,
Right.
and you're looking for something with some global clout,
Yeah.
maybe in a, major European hub.
I see where you're going.
Well, if that sounds like you, then buckle up because we're diving deep into MBAs in Germany today.
That's right.
We've got a whole stack of research here, guys' articles, even stories from students who've gone through it.
We do.
Oh, and some expert opinions, too.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to try to cut through all the noise.
Yes.
And give you the essential need-to-know info
Exactly.
to decide if a German MBA is right for you.
Think of it like your curated guide
Perfect.
to the German MBA landscape.
Love it.
So we're going to pull out the why Germany,
Right.
why it's become such an interesting place for business education.
Yeah, let's kick things off with the big question.
Okay.
Why Germany for an MBA?
Right.
Maybe not the first place that pops into everyone's head, right? But when we dug into the research,
Yeah.
there are some serious perks.
Advantages.
Big time.
Yeah.
And one that kept coming up again and again
Uh-huh.
is affordability.
Absolutely.
You can get a high-quality business education.
Yeah.
And compared to, say, the U.S.,
Okay.
the U.K., Australia,
Yeah.
it's generally easier on the wallet.
More accessible.
Yeah, way more accessible.
Yeah.
And that's not just at public universities,
Right.
where tuition can be shockingly low.
Shockingly lower.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But even at private institutions,
Yes.
the cost is often pretty competitive.
It is.
So when you think about the return on investment,
Yeah.
Germany's looking pretty good.
Makes a strong case.
Strong case indeed.
And the interesting thing is that this affordability
Right,
doesn't mean you're sacrificing quality.
right,
You know, the universities offering MBAs,
right.
they're consistently globally recognized.
They are.
I mean, names like ESMT Berlin,
Yes.
Mannheim Business School,
Heard of them.
they pop up all the time.
All the time.
And these aren't just like,
Yeah.
new kids on the block.
Yeah.
These are established, rigorous programs.
They've been around.
Yeah, they're designed to,
Yeah.
to equip graduates for
Right.
serious leadership roles.
Yeah, to be leaders.
Yeah, and their rankings.
Yes, they're rankings.
I mean, they're strong in global rankings.
they are.
That really shows you the level of education.
Right. It's not just a piece of paper.
No,
It's what you can do with it.
exactly.
It's the after effect.
Yeah, what happens after?
And speaking of after the program,
Yeah,
Germany's got a pretty awesome job market.
it does.
Just look at some of the big names headquartered there.
Okay, like
BMW, SAP, Siemens.
big players.
Huge players.
Yeah,
These are the kinds of places where
yeah,
MBA grads can snag some pretty exciting roles.
yeah,
And on top of that, the German government's like,
yeah.
hey, international talent, we want you.
Come on in.
So they offer an 18-month work permit after graduation.
18 months.
That's huge.
It's a good chunk of time.
It is. That's a lot of time to launch a European career.
It is a launch pad.
And if you land a job,
Yeah.
you can even apply for permanent residency later on.
Wow. So it's like a pathway,
It is.
staying there long term.
It is. So when you connect all the dots,
Yeah.
you've got this powerful economy,
Right.
hungry for skilled people,
Yeah.
plus top-notch education.
Affordable.
That's attracting ambitious folks like you from all over.
Global talent magnet.
And then supportive policies
Yes.
to help you transition into the workforce.
That's the key.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
That's a very appealing combination.
It is. All right, so let's get specific.
Okay.
Who are the big players in the German MBA scene?
Yeah, who are the universities?
Our research pointed to a few top contenders.
Like
First up, Mannheim Business School.
Mannheim.
This one consistently ranks as the top dog in Germany.
Top dog. I like that.
They've got a bunch of different MBA formats.
So they've got options.
They do full-time executive,
Okay.
part-time, so there's something for everyone.
Nice.
And they're known for their killer career services
Oh, that's important.
and deep connections in the corporate world.
So they can actually help you get a job.
Exactly.
That's
We saw them ranked around 487th in the QS World Rankings.
okay. Not bad.
And tuition usually lands somewhere between 34,000 and 40,000 euros.
Okay. So Mannheim consistently at the top.
Yep.
That says a lot.
It does. It means they've got a solid reputation
Yeah. A long-standing reputation.
for excellence.
Yeah.
And that their program's respected,
Okay.
both in Germany and internationally,
Got it.
and having all those different MBA formats.
Yeah. The full-time executive, part-time.
It's a real bonus.
Yeah. Definitely a plus.
Because it caters to different needs.
Right. People at different stages.
Exactly, in their career. Okay, next up, we've got ESMT Berlin.
KSMT Berlin.
Their big focus is on leadership and innovation.
Oh, that's hot right now.
Super relevant in today's crazy, fast-paced business world.
Absolutely.
They're all about building a global network, too.
Okay.
And they have a seriously impressive employment rate for grads.
Wow. So they're connected.
Super connected.
Yeah.
And they're sitting pretty at number 75 in the QS rankings,
75.
with tuition running from about 45,000 to 55,000 euros.
Okay, so ESMT, they're all about leadership and innovation.
They are
And those are like the hottest skills.
the most in-demand skills.
Yes, in demand
Yeah,
in today's business world.
100%.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that strong global network,
Mm-hmm.
that's a serious advantage,
For sure.
especially if you're thinking about working outside Germany.
Yeah, you could go global.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, another one to keep on your radar
Okay.
is the Otto Beisheim School of Management.
Otto Beisheim.
They're known for fostering that entrepreneurial spirit.
Oh, I like that.
So if you're dreaming of starting your own thing or
Yeah.
driving innovation within a company,
Uh-huh.
they could be a great fit.
Sounds like a good fit.
And get this, they're reported to have the highest average MBA salary in Germany
What, the highest in Germany?
for their grads.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty impressive, right?
That's a good return on investment.
That's a sign of a strong program.
It is.
They're ranked around 55th by QS.
For 55, not bad.
And tuition's between 42,000 and 48,000 euros.
Okay, so for those with the entrepreneurial bug,
Yeah,
this sounds like the place to be.
it does.
And that high salary,
I know.
that suggests a pretty good ROI.
Definitely.
Okay, what else?
All right, we also have the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management.
Frankfurt School of Finance.
And as you might guess,
Yeah,
they're all about finance and banking.
makes sense.
They even offer a unique part-time MBA option.
How part-time? That's interesting.
Yeah, which could be a good fit for some folks.
Definitely.
They're ranked 40th by QS.
40th.
Wow. And tuition typically falls between 39,000 and 45,000 euros.
Okay, so if you want to be in finance, they're the specialists.
They are.
Okay.
And that part-time option
Yeah.
gives you some nice flexibility.
Flexibility is key.
If you want to keep working while you study,
Yeah, work and study at the same time.
and you get to be in Frankfurt.
The financial hub.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to round out our list of top contenders,
Okay.
we have HL Leipzig Graduate School of Management.
What HHL Leipzig?
This is the oldest business school in Germany.
The oldest.
We're all about entrepreneurship and leadership.
Okay, so another one for the entrepreneurs.
Exactly. They're ranked 86th,
All right.
and tuition's around 32,000 to 38,000 euros.
Okay.
And then we have the Technical University of Munich.
Technical University of Munich.
They've got a super high QS ranking,
Okay, how high?
number 28.
28? Wow, that's impressive.
It is.
Okay.
And tuition's between 25,000 and 35,000 euros.
Wow, so Technical University of Munich,
Yeah.
super high ranking.
Yeah,
And they've got that technical focus.
they do.
So if you're into tech,
Yeah, or if you're looking to combine business with tech,
yeah, bridge the gap.
that could be a great option.
Interesting.
All right, so we've got the universities down.
Okay.
Now let's talk about the different types of MBA programs.
Yeah, what are the flavors?
Our research highlighted a few main formats.
Like
First, you've got the full-time MBA,
classic full-time.
typically 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
Perfect if you're looking to switch careers
The gig career change.
or just climb the ladder faster.
Accelerate your career.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it usually includes internships and tons of networking opportunities.
So full-time, you're really immersed
You're in it.
in the MBA world.
Yeah, you're all in.
Yeah.
Focused on studying and developing your career.
You're going all in.
All in.
And those internships and networking events.
Super valuable.
Yeah, that's where you make those connections.
Right.
And get that real-world experience.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then you have the part-time MBA.
Part-time.
This one runs for about 2 to 3 years.
Okay. A little longer.
A bit longer.
Yeah.
But it's great for working professionals.
Ah, so you can keep working.
You can keep your job.
Yeah.
Keep that income coming in.
And study at the same time.
Exactly.
It's a good balance.
It lets you balance your career
Yeah.
with your academic goals.
Right.
So you could actually apply what you're learning
Yes.
right away
Immediately.
to your current job.
I love that.
And you're still expanding your knowledge
Yeah.
and your professional network.
Building that network.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, we also have the Executive MBA,
Oh, the MBA.
or EMBA for short.
Yeah.
This one's specifically designed for managers
Okay, so our
and senior executives.
librarians folks.
It's all about leveling up those leadership skills
Okay.
and strategic decision making.
So it's for those who are already leaders
Okay.
and they want to like refine their skills,
and take them to the next level.
level up even further.
And the people you're studying with, your peers.
So your peers in an MBA program,
Yeah.
they're a huge asset.
Because they're also senior professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're learning from each other.
That's a valuable network.
Super valuable.
Okay.
And last but not least,
What's the last one?
we have the online MBA.
Online.
This is the ultimate inflexibility.
I bet.
Yeah, for professionals all over the world.
Yeah, anywhere.
You can tap into global business networks
Wow.
without having to relocate.
No need to pack your bags.
It's awesome.
Online MBAs have really opened doors
They have
to business education.
made it more accessible.
Yeah, for everyone.
Yeah, no matter where you are
Or your circumstances.
or your circumstances.
Yeah.
So it's a global community.
A global classroom.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
All right, so let's say you're thinking, okay, Germany sounds good.
Yeah, I'm interested.
What do you actually need to get accepted?
Right. What are the requirements?
Well, the admissions requirements,
Yeah.
they're pretty standard across the board.
Okay.
You'll definitely need a bachelor's degree.
All right, so undergrad.
Yeah, usually a 3 or 4 year program. And some universities might have specific GPA requirements.
Right, so they want to see.
You want to see how you did.
Yeah, that you can handle the academics.
Right, so make sure you check
Yeah.
the specific requirements
Of each university.
for each program
Okay.
you're interested in,
Got it.
because they can differ.
Yeah, each one's a little different.
All right,
Yeah.
another big one is work experience.
For experience.
For a lot of MBA programs,
Okay,
and especially MBAs,
right.
they're looking for at least 2 to 5 years
2 to 5 years of experience.
for professional experience.
Okay, so they want you to have some real world.
Real world experience.
Yeah, under your belt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that brings a valuable perspective
Yes.
to the
Yeah.
classroom.
It enriches the discussions.
It does. And the level of experience they want
Yeah,
usually lines up with the focus of the program.
right. So it depends on the program.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we've got the GNAT or GRE.
The standardized tests.
Yeah. Now, this is where it gets interesting.
Okay, tell me more.
Some universities still require them,
Okay.
but more and more are making them optional,
Oh, interesting.
especially if you've got a stellar academic record
Oh, so if you did well in undergrad,
or if you've got tons of work experience.
they might not need the GMAT.
They might not.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so definitely do your homework
Yeah.
on each program.
Research is key.
It is, because it varies.
So they're recognizing that
Yeah.
those tests aren't the only way
Right.
to measure someone's potential
Exactly.
in an MBA.
They're looking at the whole picture.
Package.
Yeah, your whole journey.
Okay.
Now, if English isn't your first language,
Okay.
you'll probably need to prove your English skills
Right through a test.
through a TOEFL or IELTS score.
Okay. TOEFL or IELTS.
The target seems to be around 6.5 to 7.0
6.5 to 7.0.
on either test.
Okay.
Most MBA programs in Germany are in English,
Right.
so they want to make sure you can keep up,
you can fully participate.
participate, and benefit from the program.
Yeah, you got to be able to understand everything.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk money.
The financial side?
The cost of a German MBA.
Yeah. How much does it actually cost?
Well, like we said before,
Yeah.
it depends.
It varies.
It varies.
Okay.
Public universities can be super affordable.
How affordable?
Sometimes you're just looking at admin fees,
Okay.
like 200 to 500 euros per semester.
Wow. That's like nothing
I know.
compared to other countries.
Crazy, right.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at private universities,
Yeah.
the tuition fees can range
How much do they range?
anywhere from about 20,000 to 50,000 euros
Okay, so a bigger spread.
for the whole program.
Yeah.
And we even saw some sources mention
Yeah.
range from like 15,000 to almost 50,000.
So it really depends.
It does.
Yeah.
So that's the tuition,
Okay.
but you also got to factor in living expenses.
Right. The cost of living.
Our research suggests an average of about 850 to 1,500 euros per month.
Okay.
That's for things like accommodation, food, transportation,
Getting around.
personal
That's
expenses,
all the essentials.
and another source mentioned around 10,000 euros per year.
Okay, so it can vary.
It can.
Yeah.
And of course, it's going to depend on the city.
Right. Some cities are more expensive.
Big cities like Munich or Frankfurt,
Yeah.
those are going to be pricier than,
That's
say, Leipzig or Aachen.
Smaller cities.
Yeah. So when you're thinking about costs,
Yeah.
factor in the city too.
Okay. Factor in location.
Yeah,
So cost of living's a big one
it is.
to think about.
It is.
Yeah. And it's good to do your research.
Yes.
Look into the specific living expenses
Yeah, for your city.
of your chosen university.
Exactly.
And, making a budget.
Always a good idea.
Yeah, realistic budget.
Yeah.
And looking at options like
Yeah.
Shared accommodation.
Yeah, shared housing can really help.
Yeah, it can bring the cost down.
It can.
Okay, good to know.
But don't worry,
Okay.
there's help out there.
Financial help.
Financial help. We found a bunch of scholarships
Oh, good.
and financial aid opportunities.
Like
the DAD scholarships, the Deutschland Stipendium,
Stipendium.
and some universities offer their own scholarships too.
Oh, that's nice.
Like ESMT has a women's scholarship,
Okay.
and WHU has MBA scholarships.
So there are options out there.
Definitely do your research.
Yes. Don't leave any money on the table.
Exactly.
So scholarships and financial aid can make a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah, and the overall cost.
It can make it way more affordable.
More attainable.
Exactly. And you want to start looking early.
Early bird gets the worm.
Because deadlines vary.
Right. Different deadlines.
Okay, so you've put in the work.
Yeah.
You've got your MBA.
Graduated.
What about getting a job?
The big question.
The big question.
Yeah.
Well, the sources paint a pretty rosy picture.
Rosie, that's good.
They say there's strong demand
Strong demand.
for skilled professionals in Germany,
Okay.
especially in finance management,
Right.
technology,
Sectors.
key sectors.
Yeah.
And that's because Germany's economy is booming.
It's robust.
It is.
Yeah.
And they need qualified people.
Yeah. They need talent.
So it's a great job market.
It's a good time to be an MBA grad.
It is.
In Germany.
Especially in Germany.
Yeah.
And the average starting salaries are pretty enticing.
Okay, what are we talking?
Somewhere between 50,000, 70,000 euros per year
Okay.
for fresh grads.
Fresh out of school.
And if you've got more experience,
Yeah.
you can earn even more.
How much more?
We're talking like 80,000 to 120,000 euros.
Wow. So 6 figures.
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
So that's a pretty good return on investment.
It is. It shows that German employers
Yeah.
value MBAs.
They do. They see the value
They see the skills.
of those skills.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you actually apply for an MBA in Germany?
All right, let's break it down.
First things first.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Always research.
Dig into those different universities.
Yeah.
Make a short list
Okay.
of the ones that fit your budget
Right.
and your career goals.
Your aspirations.
Exactly.
So when you're researching,
Yeah.
think about the program's focus,
Yeah.
the faculty, the career services,
Yeah.
the location,
Yeah, where it is.
the alumni network.
Super important.
It all matters.
Okay, once you've got your short list,
Yeah.
time to prep those application docs.
The dreaded application.
I know, but it's got to be done.
It does.
So make sure your CV is up to date.
Polished and shiny.
Get official copies of your transcripts
From your university.
and write a killer statement of purpose.
Yeah, SOP.
The SOP.
Okay.
That's where you really sell yourself.
Yeah, tell your story.
Tell your story.
Why you want this MBA
Exactly, and why you deserve a spot.
and what you're going to do with it.
And don't forget those letters of recommendation.
Oh, yeah, the lores.
The lores.
Okay.
And if the university requires it,
Right.
you'll need your GMAT or GRE scores
Yeah.
and your English language test scores.
If English isn't your first language.
Right.
Okay.
Our sources really stress the importance of a strong SOP.
Yeah, that statement of purpose.
Yeah,
It's your chance to shine.
it is.
You know, show them your leadership potential.
Those career ambitions,
Yeah.
what you want to achieve.
Exactly.
So the SOP, it's your story.
Yeah.
It's why this MBA at this moment
Yeah.
and where you're headed.
Exactly.
And those LORs,
yes.
you want them from people who know you,
Who can vouch for you.
who've seen your work ethic.
Yeah, they can really boost your application.
They can make a difference.
Okay, docs are ready.
Okay, what's next?
Time to apply.
The actual application.
Most universities have online portals these days.
Online, that's easy.
So fill out the forms,
Yeah.
upload your documents,
Okay.
and hit submit.
But before you do,
Yes.
make sure you know the deadlines.
The deadlines,
Yeah.
because they're different for each university.
Right. Don't miss the deadline.
Absolutely. Okay.
And speaking of deadlines,
Yeah.
don't forget about financial aid
Oh, yeah, those scholarships.
and scholarships.
Yeah.
We talked about them earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Don't miss out on those.
No, free money is good money.
Exactly.
So take the time
Yeah.
to apply for everything.
Everything you're eligible for.
Okay.
And lastly, for those of you who aren't German citizens,
Yeah.
you'll need to apply for a student visa.
The visa.
This usually happens after you get accepted.
Okay, so you get in, then you apply.
You need a German student visa.
Okay.
It's a Type D visa.
Type D. Okay.
And you'll need proof you can support yourself financially.
Right. Show them you've got the funds.
One source said you need about 11,208 euros in a blocked account.
11,208. Okay.
So that's something to keep in mind.
So the visa process can be a little tricky.
It can be.
Yeah. So start early?
Start early.
Yeah, and make sure you have all the paperwork,
All the ducks in a row.
all the ducks in a row.
Exactly.
Money.
Like, let's be real for a second.
Yeah.
Reality check.
Getting an MBA in a foreign country,
Yeah.
it's not always smooth sailing.
There are challenges.
There are challenges.
Okay.
Our research highlighted a few common ones.
Like?
The language barrier.
The language.
Even though lots of MBA programs are in English,
Right.
everyday life in Germany,
Yeah.
you'll need at least basic German.
Yeah. To get by.
Yeah. So while English is fine,
In the classroom.
and in business,
Yeah.
learning some German
Yeah.
can make life a lot easier,
And more enjoyable.
more enjoyable.
Yeah.
And you can use language apps
Oh, yeah. Those are helpful.
like Babbel, Duolingo,
Duolingo's fun.
and try to connect with locals.
Yeah. Immerse yourself.
Exactly.
Okay. What else?
Another challenge is the admissions criteria.
Oh, yes.
They can be pretty strict,
Yeah.
especially with those GMAT scores
Right.
and work experience requirements.
That we talked about.
So research each university carefully
Yeah.
and tailor your application
Customize it.
to their specific needs. Right.
Focus on your SOP
Statement of purpose.
and your LORs.
Those are key.
And remember, the GBAT or GRE might be optional
In some cases.
if you've got a strong record.
Yeah, good grades or lots of experience.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, the cost of living in some of those big German cities,
Like Munich?
like Munich and Frankfurt,
Yeah,
that can be tough.
it can be expensive.
So think about part-time work.
Oh, yeah. Earn some extra cash.
But remember, there are rules for student visas.
Right.
So check those out.
Yeah.
Apply for scholarships.
Always apply for scholarships.
And maybe consider a more affordable city.
Yeah. Leipzig, Aachen.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be a bit cheaper.
And look into shared housing.